We are the farmers.
Yo, what's up guys? DubWar here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 15 for my Maxing TH10 series, and as I promised yesterday in episode 14, I am going to be uploading a video every single day on my Maxing TH10 series until I can get all my builders busy, because right now I do have 5 of them available, which is just coming to show what my activity has been looking like on Clash of Clans. So what we're going to be doing today is, because I'm actually pretty close to this Wizard Tower upgrade, that's probably what we're going to be doing, because I have 5.8 million gold and I need 6.48 for the Wizard Tower. Another thing that I want to do is I want to get my Archer Queen upgraded, but I am a little bit off with the Dark Elixir at 81,000 right now, but she costs 95,000. So that's probably going to be happening tomorrow, as I'm going to be farming up after this video, and probably tomorrow morning. So hopefully by tomorrow's episode I'm going to be able to get her going to 19 and maybe another upgrade like another Wizard Tower. I really don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. But anyways, here we are with the very first raid. I am using all archers, and I managed to find this like really messed up, I don't know what's going on with this guy's base. He has a bunch of defensive towers on the outside, and just I really don't know, but it's just good for me. I don't care. I would actually love every single raid to look like this. But so really what I'm doing is I'm just taking out these defensive towers from the outside with a couple archers. I'm just making sure that nothing's getting in my way when I put down my heroes, because I am going to try to get the 3-star on this base. Now, why am I doing this? I mean, obviously I could just get all the pumps in the mines and leave. I'm actually trying to slowly push up to 2,400. By the end of this video, you'll see that I actually dropped back down, and that's because I actually was not able to find any loot whatsoever by the 3rd raid in this video, because I was pushing up slowly in my trophy counts, and then by the time I got to about 2,340, I think, I honestly spent 150k gold just to find a raid, and you guys will see it later on as well, between the 2nd and the 3rd raid. It's pretty crazy. I honestly started going pretty nuts because I couldn't find anything over 200,000 gold, so I was pretty much going crazy at one point. But anyways, that's just my story for what happened today and how my resource collection was going. Let's go on here with the back to the raid. I am just basically throwing in all my archers. I'm gonna put down my heroes where the town hall is. They can go towards those defensive towers. There's a bunch of archer towers, cannons, whatever. I did put down that rage spell just so that way my heroes can just push through those walls there quicker, because there is that Inferno Tower. It was worrying me just a little bit because I have a bunch of archers on me, but then I came to realize, like, hold on, there's like no other defensive towers going on right now other than this Inferno Tower, and I probably didn't actually even have to waste those 4 lightning spells earlier. That was, now that I think about it and seeing how many archers I have right now, and my Barbarian King, my Archer Queen, everyone's still up and running, yeah, that was probably just an elixir waste. But yeah, I mean, how could I really know until the end for sure? I'd rather do it and be sure about my victory than not do it and then end up with like probably just a 2-star or something like that. But anyways, here we are with the next raid. Gonna be using Balloonian, another pretty much sure Channel 10. It's not gonna be anything too big of a deal. I really sometimes think, I've mentioned this before, I don't even know when, probably like 2 episodes ago, maybe 3, but when it comes to bases like this, I know you guys don't exactly like to watch it too much, just because, I mean, look at it. It's nothing you can even learn from. Like, you guys, everyone knows how to attack a base like this, but at the same time, you know, I really don't want to skip it and try find a more challenging base, just because for the fact, like, am I really gonna skip this just for the video purposes? I don't know. It's kind of making me think like I'm just gonna include this stuff, because I might as well show you guys what the raids are looking like for me with the resources and everything. And I mean, what am I gonna do with this? Like, obviously I'm gonna record this, and I see people telling me like, why do you record this and put it in the video? I mean, who doesn't know how to raid this? Which is something like, I get it, right? Who doesn't? That's true. But at the same time, like, am I just supposed to delete it? No, like, what am I supposed to do with this footage? So basically, I don't know what else to say. That's all I got. That's all I got. But yeah, anyways, with this raid, I just put down 2 raid spells. That's all I really had to waste for this, just because there was those Inferno Towers that was worrying me just a little bit, because I mean, Inferno Towers, even though they're not going to do too much in this raid because they're only level 2, yeah, I still, like I said in the first raid, I'd rather not risk it, put down the spells, and make sure I get the victory rather than end up with, like, you know, maybe missing out on some resources, or I don't know. I'm just saying, I'd rather get an assured victory rather than ending up with something I don't want. So anyways, here we come to the end of the raid. Really, it's just going to be down to a couple balloons. Gonna take out these mortars. There's a Tesla, a bunch of minions just flying around, and yeah, we're just down to the mortar there, the elixir storage, gold storage, town hall. There is a build builder's hut right in the very corner there that I just noticed, but luckily Archer Queen is going that way, so she's gonna take that out, and that should be pretty much the end of this raid. So there we go. I managed to actually save 3 of my spells there and got 240,000 gold, 300,000 elixir, and 500 dark elixir. Okay, I just like had a tongue twister for some reason. Okay, here we are with the next raid, and this guy is a little bit more of a challenge. I have the whole giant healer on me with witches. I actually have been using this quite a lot recently when it comes to actually making like my videos. A lot of people, okay, here's another quick thing I'm just going to mention before we continue with this raid. People actually think that I farm with these army composition setups, but I'm telling you guys right now, I swear to God I don't. As soon as I stop recording videos, I automatically shove a bunch of archers in my barracks, and that's the only real way I farm. The only reason I'm doing this is because, I mean, if I made every single video using all archers, people would not be watching my videos, and yeah, that just kind of sums that up. I mean, the only reason I'm actually using these army composition setups is because they're actually a lot more entertaining to watch, and you guys know it yourselves. Come on, don't lie to me. Anyways, with this raid, I had like a little jumble of giants flying all over the place. As soon as my giants went past the town hall, there were like, I think 3 or 4 spring traps that went off, so that sucked a little bit because I lost a lot of giants, and I only have 16 on me, so really my dependents with the meat shields here are my giants, and when I lose, like, I don't even know how many I lost there. Maybe that was like 8 or 10. Yeah, that kind of screwed up my raid a little bit, but I don't know, we'll see how this goes. So my Barbarian King is on the right side. He's about to die because there's a bunch of defensive towers pointed in on him there, cannons, archer towers, so he just went down. The only thing left right now are just my healers and my Archer Queen, and very luckily I have her right in the very middle where all the resources are. So she's gonna go ahead and actually get healed back up to full health. That archer tower is not gonna do anything to her, neither is that mortar. The only thing that's gonna affect me now is just when the Inferno Tower actually does take out my healers, and then they won't be able to heal my Archer Queen anymore, and that is going to be it for that raid. So she actually does manage to get 2 storages from the very center, and yeah, I mean, that's really it for that raid. I'm not even going to put down the heal spell because Inferno Tower does penetrate through the heal spell, and yeah, that'd just be a waste, so don't do that, guys. I learned my lesson back in the past, thanks to you guys, actually. You guys were the ones that told me that the heal spell actually doesn't work against Inferno Towers, so yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm passing on the info at this point, and yeah, I just put down the rest of my archers there. I think I took like 1 dark elixir from that drill, but yeah, that sums at that raid. I actually left behind exactly 100,000 gold, so yeah, I mean, that was a little bit bummer, but at the same time, I can't really expect too much more of that because I did sort of kind of suicide my giants right at the very beginning of that raid. So anyways, here we are at the next raid. I couldn't really find another finale for this episode. I usually try to find like a huge resource base, but this was really all I could find, and so yeah, this guy's still offering me 300,000 gold, pretty decent, and I have hogs on me. Now this guy does have single target Inferno Towers, and as you guys already know from my past couple episodes, hogs are not my best thing, so still practicing. It's getting better. You guys will see here in this raid. Obviously, don't want to spoil anything, don't want to say anything. You guys will just have to see how this turns out. I am also bringing 2 golems with me. Now, why did I bring 2 golems? The way I viewed it is I kind of want to have like 2 meat shields going in the base, or not really meat shields, rock shields, whatever you want to call it, but so yeah, the way I saw it is I kind of wanted the golems to take in all the damage, and then my heroes would just basically walk behind the golems and just take out all the defensive towers, whatever it might be, and then I would just basically flood in all of my hogs, and they could just take out all whatever else needs to be taken out, because let alone when the golems actually protect my heroes, even though my king did die, yeah, Archer Queen is still full health. I don't have to worry about her going down anytime soon. A lot of these defensive towers are already out of the way, and seeing where all my hogs are right now, I don't even actually, oh, never mind, I was about to say I don't even have to put down a heal spell, but I just did, so I take that back. Okay, so yeah, I did have to put down another heal spell. I didn't actually think I had to, but anyways, this raid was actually pretty good for me, at least, even though it wasn't that impressive. I know that people take out bases with hogs that have like multi-targeted Inferno Towers, but for me, I mean, I wasn't even able to take out Town Hall 9s at one point with Hog Riders, so now that I'm coming down to Town Hall 10s with Inferno Towers, it's a little bit of a step up for me, you know? It's still not that impressive. I know, you guys are like, dude, that's not even that cool. But for me, personally, I'm pretty happy with that. So progress has been made, okay? And yeah, I mean, you guys can probably already see where this raid is going. It was 100% victory. This is actually the first time in a long time I've seen a golem actually hit something other than a defensive tower. A little bit funny to watch, actually, because I don't know about you guys, I don't even recall the last time I saw like my golem running around taking out like other towers or whatever buildings. So anyways, yeah, here this is basically just it for this raid. There's nothing else for me to even commentate about. Just waiting for my Archer Queen to take out these outside buildings, and all that's left is just 2 pumps, one of the army camps, and that is gonna wrap up this raid. I managed to save one of my heal spells and also one of my lightning spells. So there we go, 100% victory. Managed to get 286,000 gold, 150,000 elixir, and 2.7k dark elixir. Now also I did get 35 trophies. That was pretty cool. I actually haven't gone more than like a 33 trophy victory in a long time. So anyways, here we are back in our base. I am gonna go ahead and upgrade this wizard tower on this side. I don't really have any specific side for why, but yeah, just went ahead and upgraded that one. And that is actually gonna be it for this actually no, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade a wall. I have one wall upgraded on the corner of that wizard tower, so I'm probably gonna do the same thing now on this side. So that way it's kind of, I'm just gonna do that on the other 2 sides by tomorrow probably. And yeah, no, that's it for the upgrades. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode. I actually managed to get rid of my little nasally nose from yesterday, so commentary shouldn't have been that bad. I hope you guys didn't you know, get too bothered about it or anything. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smack that like button down below. Helps me out a bunch, and I will see you all later. So peace, guys, and keep clashing.